This was so much fun.
Thanks for coming
I would like
on.
to do this once a week.
Yeah, you
Just to
guys,
get your
whenever
story
you
out.
guys need Mari, just call Mari.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
You don't have a guest? I'll pop in.
We would love that.
Do a little pip, little pop.
Little pip, little pop.
You were fantastic.
Give me some of that good weed.
This was very fun.
I'll have more stories next time, too. It'll never...
Yeah, so I think that's the podcast. I think we just get Mari high and see what happens.
Yeah, 100%.
We'll make it a Tardation.
What in Tardation? I am currently in the middle of my Doctor's Note tour for 2024. I have dates all the way through the end of the year. I also have some dates now for January of 2025 because I announced it on Instagram the other day, but I haven't told you guys yet. January 31st, Gramercy Theater in New York City. I'm filming 2 shows in one night for my new special. Tickets are already on sale. You can get them at ajwilkersoncomedy.com. And between now and then, you can see that new hour of material live. I've coming everywhere, starting this week. September 26th, I have 2 shows in Eugene, Oregon. September 27th, I'm in Salem, Oregon. September 29th, I'm in Portland. October 2nd, I'm in Seattle. October 3rd, I'm in Tacoma, Washington. October 6th, I'm in Spokane, Washington. October 11th and 12th, I'm doing a weekend in West Des Moines, Iowa, co-headlining with Cam Bertrand. October 16th, I'm headlining the Lookout Comedy Festival in Chattanooga, Tennessee. October 18th, I'm in Manchester, Connecticut, headlining with Cam Bertrand. October 23rd, I'm back in St. Louis, Missouri. October 24th, I'm in Albany, New York, co-headlining with Cam Bertrand, and then we're staying and doing the weekend together in Syracuse, October 25th and 26th. Then October 27th, I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina. October 31st, just announced I'm coming back here to Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm doing a very special Halloween show that will be all crowd work. I'm doing a Halloween costume show. I'm going to be in costume. If you come out to the show, you come in costume, and I'm going to just interact with everybody. It will be an entire night of crowd work and just having fun together. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to have some special guests with me. So those tickets you can also get on sale at ajwilkerson.com. Then back on the road, November 6th, back to the Doctor's Note tour. Then back to the Doctor's Note tour. November 6th, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. November 7th, I'm in Greensville, South Carolina. November 8th and 9th, I'm coming back to Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm doing a full 4 shows weekend in Grand Rapids. I can't wait to see you guys again. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, November 10th. December 15th, Philadelphia. December 18th, Boston, and then December 19th, East Providence, Rhode Island. And those are all of my shows left for 2024. But then in 2025, we already have a couple dates. January 2025, January 17th and 18th, I will be in St. Paul, Minnesota at Laugh Camp. January 24th, I will be in Enid, Oklahoma at the Stride Bank Center. And then obviously January 31st, I will be at Gramercy Theater filming 2 shows for the new special. I hope I see you guys at any one of these shows. Hope to see you guys at my special taping. You can get tickets for all of those right now at ajwilkerson.com.
Speaking of handless people,
Yeah.
let's talk about your dating life.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the best fucking transition.
I know,
Are you currently on the digital claw machine that is online dating?
Oh, man.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Thought you had a good one, but they just slipped right through your fingers,
Yeah.
huh?
Fuck. God damn these hands. Yeah.
small,
I have to
know.
take this jacket off. I'm so fucking hot. Can I move my mic?
Yeah.
Is it too late?
No.
No,
Okay.
Take it off.
Just clip it on your
Bralette.
bralette.
Yeah. Just make sure. Here.
Does that look good?
Yep.
Test. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go like.
What an unhinged episode.
Oh,
Let's
no.
go like this.
I'm gonna touch it.
Oh, I was like, he's either gonna
Is this?
Yeah.
Or wait, no, we should do it on
he's
this.
either
It's
gonna want to
real
date
life.
me more or date me less.
This is my best friend.
I know, like, because when you date me, you also date that.
I already got a present from him. He wants it. Anyway.
You're right. Or he starts dating you and I'm out.
The twist.
The drama.
Yeah, the drama.
No, do you remember Dodgeball?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember Dodgeball?
I actually-
Sometimes there's 2 people for 1 person, and we call that the jackpot.
Yeah,
I don't
kind
remember
of.
that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, is that like best friends?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes there's
Oh,
2 people.
yeah.
And they call that the
It's,
jackpot.
It's
We're good.
Thank you.
Vince Vaughn is trying to give Justin Long like life advice because Justin Long is like in high school and obsessed with this high school cheerleader girl.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, you gotta like move on. There's other fish in the sea. Do you know? There's other people out there for you. You know, I do think there's one perfect person out there for everybody. You
Yeah.
know, and in some cases there's 2 perfect people out there for 1 person, and we call that hitting the jackpot.
Boom. Vince Vaughn is so
Yeah,
funny,
and then
man.
at the end,
He
it's
is.
like a callback because he meets like the Christine lady that he's like had a crush on the whole movie,
Mhm.
and then her girlfriend shows up and she kisses her
that's right.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
and then he's like, oh, and the one guy's like, I knew it, she's a lesbian, and she's like, I told you I'm not a lesbian, I'm bisexual, and then she kisses Vince Vaughn,
Mm-hmm.
Hot.
Jackpot.
and
Jackpot.
exactly, and then I think Justin Long goes, jackpot.
Jackpot.
Yeah.
Jackpot.
I'm not having any jackpots on the dating app.
Sister wives.
I have a jackpot.
I'm pretty sure I got catfished.
Oh, go ahead.
Go
This
on.
is still on the
You got a
picture.
cat that looks like a fish too?
I don't know.
Well, I'll say it anyways. No, I swiped on someone, and you know, like on their profile, I was like, oh, this is all good and great and da da da, and then like on their Instagram, this is all good and great, da da da, and then we FaceTime, and I was like,
What, right into FaceTime?
well, it was like a couple weeks after
Okay.
we hadn't met in person yet, but I was like, something's not. The pieces aren't adding up.
Damn.
But then I went on their I found their Facebook, and I went on their Facebook, and I was like, because Facebook doesn't lie.
Never.
not at all.
All Facebook photos do not lie.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
I was scrolling through their profile pics, and on one of their pictures, there's like a bunch of comments, and one of the comments was, seriously, who is this? This isn't you. And I was like,
So she's just a lot of filters.
yeah, a lot of filters. So yeah.
Wait, a she?
Oh.
What's up?
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, life update.
Yeah.
I'm gay.
Welcome back. I'm gay.
Hey, we've been calling it since episode 1.
I know, my God, this bitch is. Well, welcome. Now she knows. We've all known.
Yeah.
The closet I've been in has been made out of glass.
Good. We're so happy for you.
Yeah.
I think I'm just.
Yeah, she's been in the closet, but it's one of those closets with the glass
Two-way
see-through
mirrors.
doors.
Yeah.
So we see you in there.
And
Yeah.
she's a sweet little gay bird that keeps running into it.
That was 100% it.
Yeah.
She didn't even know she was in the closet so she could see out the door, but she's like, oh, why can't I fucking... What?
Yeah. And then somebody let her little gay bird ass out, and now she's
Oh, that's
flapping her big gay
exciting.
wings.
Yeah.
So have you been on like an official date yet with anybody though?
No.
Okay.
Just
No.
talking to
Do you
lots
want to
of
give it a test
bitches.
run with me just to check it out? Just like go to Applebee's and just fucking we'll just like
Yeah,
warm
but I'm
up.
gonna
Yeah.
show up
She's
like
only
this.
doing it for the meal, Sydney.
Yeah, you have to pay though.
I will. But I'm wearing nuts.
Welcome to the world of dating women.
Yeah. Gay for pay.
Brother, this is hard.
Dude,
Women
have
are-
you
oh,
seen
who
any of
pays?
Sam J's?
Yes.
Oh, I fucking
I
love
watched
it.
her new hour at Acme when I was still living in Minneapolis, and it's so good.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love the bits that they've been using to promo her in the clubs.
Yeah.
Where she's got the Sam J is like a black lesbian
Oh, I know.
comic.
I know she
She's
is.
super funny.
She was on the roast.
But she was talking about like being with women and stuff like that, and she's like she's like, dude, I don't have the lower back muscles. She's like, my girl be like harder, and I'd be like, bitch, what? She's like, she's like, men, I did not know how hard this was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very funny.
They work hard. We're talking about like with a strap on, right? Yes. Yeah.
When we say hard, we definitely don't mean soft.
Oh.
We mean hard.
We mean hard.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hip
Harder.
work.
It's a lot of hip work. That's why guys are always sweating so much.
Yeah.
The last guy
Absolutely.
sweat all
As
over
much
me.
as much as people aren't gonna like to hear it.
Too much sweat is like
It was too much.
a little bit of sweat. You're like, ooh, yeah,
Disgusting.
and then too much sweat. You're like, what in the?
Yeah.
No, it's as much as people like. Some people aren't gonna like to hear it. It's like the Joe Rogan bit in his hour where he jokes about like he's like, lesbians don't have the correct lower back muscles to fuck a woman correctly. And then Sam J has the joke basically being like, yeah, I don't have the lower back muscles to fuck a woman correctly.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It's like the skydiving joke I have too, where I'm like, no one told me how hard it was gonna be to breathe. Like skydiving or going down on a woman.
Oh, yeah.
No one told me how, like, men, I see you.
Yeah. And you have to commit to that, too. You're not
Yeah.
coming up until she's good.
Yeah.
Like, it depends on the girl, too.
Yeah.
It could take 4 minutes. It could take 40 minutes. It could take 4 hours. It could take 4 days.
Old school and 7 years ago.
Believe it or not, you can learn a lot from the Olympics, dude.
Yeah. How so?
The breathing techniques of Olympic swimmers.
Oh, like...
Yeah, stroke, 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 breathe, stroke, 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 breathe, stroke, 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 breathe.
That's what that lady meant when she said, just keep swimming.
Just keep
That lady,
swimming.
Ellen DeGeneres.
No, a lady at a show
Just
yelled
shout
that
it.
to Sydney.
Shouted it at me while I was on stage.
Like,
That lady?
The
Ellen?
voice of our beloved fish, Ellen DeGeneres.
She's not a nice person.
No, she's a piece of shit.
She's a piece of shit.
Piece of shit
We can
that's
all
getting
say
a new hour.
Yeah.
A new hour, stand-up hour on Netflix.
Everyone knows she's a piece of shit, and they're giving her a whole hour.
Yeah.
She
Not
going.
only does everyone know she's a piece of shit, but everyone's pretty aware that she hasn't done stand-up in like 15 years.
It's been a minute.
She owes America an apology.
Maybe she'll talk about it and apologize.
That's what I mean. She
Maybe
needs to come out and
Louis
be like,
C.K. us.
Yeah.
She'll Louis C.K. us, like when he did his special after the whole
What did
jerking
he
off
do
in
again?
front of... He was luring women to his hotel room and then jerking off in front of them.
it worked. It worked for me.
Here's my problem. I'm like,
I was Lord. I mean, it's Louis C.K. How could you not?
Oh, yeah,
Is
totally.
he married with kids, though?
No, he was single then.
Oh.
And he was doing it to like female comics and like industry people.
Okay.
Where it
Yeah.
was like
I just
there was
don't
like a
understand.
power dynamic
Yeah.
thing on top of just the creepiness of
Yeah.
it. So it was like he was saying it to women who couldn't say no.
Okay.
That's
He
annoying.
was doing it to
Yeah,
women
that's
who couldn't
gross.
say no.
But I'm
Those
like,
are always the
just
people they go
date
after, though.
somebody who is super into you, and
That's it. You can get like a really hot chick.
yeah, you could date
You can
somebody
date
and
someone really cool and like have weird fucking sex with them.
yeah,
Like, weird whatever
that's
you're
what
into.
I don't understand.
Find someone.
Men,
It's
Some
the,
men, not all men.
Not all men.
not all men. No, I love men. They're the coolest.
I'm okay.
Like they're okay. It's not that. It's there are men who are
Power.
sleazy,
Yeah,
who are hooers,
Hewers.
Yeah.
hooers,
Yes.
who don't go about it in a creepy way.
Yeah.
Right? Like, shout out our boy Uncle Laser.
Yeah, he's pretty upfront.
He's
Who's
pretty
Uncle Laser?
upfront. He's a
You'd
comedian.
probably want to fuck Uncle Laser.
You'd want to have
Yeah,
sex with Uncle
Do you
yeah.
Laser.
think you would want to have sex with me?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's
That's
up,
what I.
Uncle
That's what I
Dave?
mean. He's a real
He's
hound
yoked out.
doggy.
He's
Yeah,
a yoked
I'll
out
show
daddy.
Ooh, yoked
Yeah.
out
He's
daddy.
tattooed and
Ooh.
funny.
Southern.
Yoked out, coked out daddy.
And
Dude,
just wants to fuck.
yes.
Yeah.
But very honest and upfront. They're
Great.
like, hey, we're
This
gonna
is
fuck,
Uncle
and then
Laser.
I'm gonna be
Oh.
moving along.
What's up, Uncle? Yeah, daddy.
Yeah.
What's his real name? Because I would never call him that.
How would you
I
not
don't
call
remember.
Uncle Laser?
I just call him
no,
Laser.
No,
I
sir.
couldn't
Yeah, we just call him
Oh,
remember.
Laser. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
calling anybody uncle.
He's got to call me Ace, though.
Yeah.
I called David Jolly Uncle
You like this
Jolly.
dick ace?
But
Yeah.
that's just because
He's
like,
Uncle.
came up in my comedy scene. He was
Wait,
a
you like
mentor
my
to me.
dick?
We're having
Is that what
multiple
you're saying? You like this dick
conversations.
Ace?
Well, I'm him. If you're gonna make him call you Ace,
Yeah.
like yeah, you like this dick Ace?
Yeah.
Ace.
Ace is a weird one.
Is it? I've been trying to nick
Unless it's Ventura.
myself that forever.
No, there's a sexual
Oh.
thing. If you're an ace, you're
What?
yeah. What is it? It's
No, there is a sex
Yes.
term. Yes.
Yes.
It's like amongst lesbians.
Thank you. Yes,
Oh.
I'm
Like
learning.
lesbian
Wow.
aces.
Learning.
He's
Yeah.
so new to the culture.
Ace.
Wait,
lesbian,
wait, no. Ace
meaning-
is a term for asexuals, isn't it?
An ace lesbian is a term that describes a person who identifies as both asexual and lesbian.
Oh my god, are you an ace? Bitch, are you an ace?
I might be an ace.
I've been trying to nickname myself Ace for fucking years now.
You're
She just automatically gets
Ace of spades.
This is the real Ace.
Yeah, it's a real ace. You're not an ace.
I'm not an Ace. This is
No.
the real fucking Ace right here.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
have no sexual desire.
She is an ace.
Aces are asexual lesbians and pilots. Yeah. You gotta either be all the way in the cockpit or all the way out. Dude, you gotta be.
She doesn't want to be in any cockpit.
Yeah.
No cockpits.
No cockpits.
No cockpits.
We're done with the cockpit.
No
Yep.
more moshing.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
She's over it.
No, I don't know. I've talked about it before, but like I just don't have like an innate sexual desire unless I'm like emotionally connected. But I've never sought out like
Sapiosexual.
But I've never sought out like sex as like something to fulfill me. It's always for like my partner.
That's
So,
really sweet
yeah.
and beautiful, though, because you, like you said, you need to be connected to somebody in order to give yourself, and there's something really fucking beautiful. That's great.
Thank you.
That's amazing,
Yeah.
and you deserve the fucking coolest, and you will. You will find her.
Maybe.
She's gonna be amazing.
She's gonna be amazing. I'm so happy for
Yeah, I
her.
think that's sapiosexual.
Sydney, I'm so fucking happy.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
You just woke up one day and you're like, you know what? This is it. This is the day.
Yeah, I don't know. It's there's also a thing in psychology where if you tell someone something over and over and over again, they eventually are like, maybe.
Yeah.
And everyone's been like, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay. And so I've just been like, no.
Well,
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
We'll revisit that.
Yeah. Or it's the other. It's a thing that's common in neurodiverse people, especially autism and ADHD. It's
Are you autistic too?
No,
it's
ADHD.
oppositional defiance disorder.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to just ask people if they're autistic anymore.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Are you just nervous?
Yeah, you gotta... She's learning.
She's a learning type of Muppet.
No, I think it's the opposite.
she's got a heart.
I think it's oppositional defiance disorder, which is common in neurotypical people and autistic people and stuff, and it's more in childhood, but in neurodiverse people it extends into adulthood. But oppositional defiance disorder is like when you tell a kid no and then they do it anyway right in front of you kind of thing. It's like the because you said so, now I'm not.
Yeah.
So it's we've been telling you you're gay and you were like, because you guys think so? No, I'm not.
You know what's funny?
As soon as we stopped telling you were gay, you were like, hey guys.
Not me being called the fuck out.
Yeah.
I've lived my whole life like that. Like my parents are like, my dad was like, you can't join the army. And I was like, watch me.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Yeah, dude. Everyone's always like, you can't do comedy. I'm like,
hell yeah.
watch me.
Yeah.
You can't be a
right there.
truck driver. Watch
You were
me.
a truck driver?
You can't be a professional vapor.
Watch me.
Watch her. You were a
Watch
truck driver?
Yeah.
Nothing gay about that.
So you're a
Nothing
latchkey
gay
kid.
about a professional vapor.
Watch me lesbian.
Yeah.
Yeah, latchkey kid, watch me lesbian. Yeah. Oh my god.
I would like to say it's midway through. If you want to smoke weed, get it going.
Oh, should I take a ripper?
Yeah, take a
I can-
ripper.
let
I
me
have
pack
to be
this.
home in 30 minutes.
This is either going to go one way or the other. You know. I
Well,
don't have to say which way.
I did just
Or
clean
the
this
other.
bong. At the VA, I can't smoke for like 3 weeks, so.
Oh, you're gonna just clean up for the piss test?
Yeah.
Nice.
The VA is making me take a drug test.
Why? Are you still active?
Here's the deal. Marijuana isn't federally legal yet. It's only legal on a state level and a state-by-state basis. So, since the VA is federal health care, even if you live in a state where weed is legal, the federal government still says it's illegal. So when it comes to federal health care, they can deny you access to services and medications if you can't pass a drug test for marijuana, even if you live in a state where marijuana is legal. because it is federally illegal. So the government likes to fuck with you, and like if you're on any sort of medication and you move to a different state, they have to drug test you all over again, and they can choose whether or not to deny your service.
And that's what I'm going through. It's crazy because I told
it's a giant fucking shit show, and the government is going to continue to fuck veterans for as long as possible. So the more of you who know about it, the better.
Yeah, it's really shitty because I told my therapist, I'm like, weed is fun and I like to have fun with it, but like actually it's the only thing that helps with like all my joint and nerve issues.
Yeah.
And it helps when I'm like super overwhelmed. It helps like ground me. And she was like, yeah, I get that, but in the state of Tennessee, it's illegal, so you have to pass a drug test in order to get this prescription because your meds are considered a controlled substance. And I was like, so she was like, but we can prescribe you like painkillers for like your pain.
Like
so you want to take away my
opioid
and give me opioids when my family has a history of opioid addiction.
Cool. Good job, government.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to take away the thing that has been proven with veterans to reduce suicide rates by 80%.
Yeah.
You want to take that away and give me a pain pill addiction just because I need Adderall.
Yeah, that's what I'm going through.
There's a shop like 10 minutes down the road from my parents, and my dad loves it in there. He loves getting his gummies, but they have for my mom for sleep, for anxiety. They go in, they just get pre-rolled joints.
Oh, that's cute.
It's New York. Sure,
Dude,
really good weed too.
I think I've told this story on the podcast, but the first time I ever like got high from weed, it was about 4 months or so before my official diagnosis, but it was the first time. It was after the first time someone had been like, "You're autistic. You should get tested for this." I found a guy in Fort Myers that was getting like medical marijuana from dispensaries, and he hooked me up with some medical marijuana. And I was going downtown to Fort Myers to meet with my friend Ben. And I knew it was like the art walk weekend or whatever, so there were going to be a lot of people downtown, and I hate crowds and being around a lot of people. And I used to rely on alcohol to be around people.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been sober?
I'm not like full sober now. I'll have a drink now occasionally, but I went through like a 3-year dry.
Oh wow. Damn.
Like fully dry.
That's a long time.
But I needed it.
Yeah.
I needed to just I needed to eliminate my dependence on alcohol.
I understand that.
Socialize.
I think a lot of people relate, and not even having AD or being autistic, and not.
Well,
that's
the other. That's like being ADHD and autistic is the only reason I can have drinks now. It's the only reason I don't have to be fully sober is because of like. I'm autism and ADHD, like I am highly self-aware, right? Like I've always had like that like inner knowledge that like I can never do like cocaine, heroin, any of those things because the day I try it once, I'm going to die from it. Right.
Yeah.
So I know I'll never cross that line because I have that level of awareness of like this line is death.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I forgot why we were even talking about that.
Hold on.
Oh, alcohol.
Yeah,
right. So once I eliminated like the need and the dependence for it, it became almost like object permanence, right? Because I stopped depending on it. Alcohol almost ceases to exist in my daily life.
Yeah.
It's not until somebody is even like, "Hey, do you want a drink?" that I'm like, "Oh, I don't drink."
Yeah.
I forgot drinking was an option. I forgot alcohol existed until right now.
Yeah.
And then
you're like, I could have one. Sure.
And then, sometimes I'm like, do you know what? I could have one.
Yeah.
Because I'm so non-dependent on it now, I forget it exists.
Yeah. What a way to think.
Yeah.
Wow.
But so now it's like,
what
if we are celebrating something or, I'll have a drink.
Yeah.
After we filmed my first special, I had a drink with Lucy from Zany's, like my manager at the time and producer for the special. We had a drink together, and that was it.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, okay,
Great.
I can do this in moderation, responsibly, once at a time, and it's not something that I rely on to be around people.
Yeah.
I do rely on this now to be around people.
I mean, I get it. I have cigarettes that I.
Yeah, but substituting this made my brain faster, makes me more responsive around people, and I don't feel like garbage.
Well, that's...
it doesn't make me feel bad. It's
drinking. I stopped for a bunch of months. What's happening right now?
Oh. It's the eargasm stuff.
I was
they sent us more.
Is this Delta 8?
This is actual THC.
Okay, great. I can't smoke Delta 8. If it's Delta 8, I will die. I will lose all... My brain will just shut down. I will stare at you. I might drool a little bit.
No, this is called Bob Hope.
Oh, these are
it's Bob Hope.
Yeah, that's literally
They're
what
so
Is it sativa?
Yes.
Great.
It's their earplugs.
Well, I have this auditory processing disorder where like competitive sound makes my brain melt out of my nose hole.
This week's episode of the What in Tardation podcast is brought to you by Eargasm, the leader in innovative hearing solutions. Eargasm was founded with a passion for preserving the sound quality of live experiences while prioritizing hearing health. We live in a loud world, and harmful noises significantly threaten our hearing and mental health. Eargasm's high-fidelity earplugs are designed to protect your hearing in all loud environments without sacrificing sound quality. Get all the highs and lows of a concert or festival at a safer volume for your eardrums. Eargasm earbuds aren't just for musicians or concert fans, though. They're for anyone who finds themselves in loud situations. If you're someone who needs extra support in unpredictable environments, from comedy clubs or classrooms to crowds or construction sites, these earplugs help manage sensory overload and anxiety caused by loud noises. Eargasm's high-fidelity earplugs are an ideal go-to solution for neurodivergent individuals or anyone else with sensory processing differences or sensitivities to sounds, because these earplugs filter out harmful, overwhelming noise and allow you to hear only what matters, so you can enjoy a calmer, more grounded experience in chaotic environments. Order your first pair of hypoallergenic, high-fidelity earplugs today by checking Eargasm out on Instagram or heading over to their website at www.eargasm.com. And when you check out, use promo code AJ10 for 10% off your order. Now back to the podcast.
Okay, so
The aviation earplugs.
I just put them in?
Yep.
Testing?
I don't know if I'm doing this right. Ooh, my hair got in.
Yep.
Oh, they're no sound.
No. They are sound like processors. They like filter sound. So they filter out like more low fidelity sounds, so you only hear the high fidelity sounds.
Clear. People very clear what the things you're
so
supposed to...
like I was just listening to, I put the music on my phone to test them. You can like hear the music, but it's lower. So it's almost like isolating the vocals a little bit. And like in crowds, it will like isolate more of the crowd noise so you could hear the show.
Okay. That's good for... Those are good for...
It's good for me because this is even nice right now. With my auditory processing disorder, once there's competitive sound introduced, my brain has a hard time grabbing onto words and like figuring out what's being said. So it's kind of like Wheel of Fortune whenever I'm talking to someone. So in like a podcast environment, it's pretty easy because it's just our voices. But say there's music going on or another conversation going on, my brain has a hard time like, because it's picking up music, it's picking up conversation. So I'm trying to talk, and people will say a phrase, and then it's literally Wheel of Fortune in my brain going, what's the missing word in that phrase?
Interesting.
Which sucks because typically when you go, what did you say? People don't say the exact same phrase. They don't think that you understand what they're trying to say, so they try to like break down what they said. And I'm like, no, like I just need that one word.
Just repeat. And that's why you gotta start saying, instead of saying what, you gotta say repeat that.
I've been like, what was, can you say that one more time?
Yeah.
But that's a good thing to say in any like situation. If you just
say
don't
that again.
having a conversation with your partner, your husband, or like a friend where you're like, can you repeat what you just said?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's important for that person to hear what they said too. They go, well, that actually sounded kind of shitty the way I said that.
Yeah.
Or I didn't mean to say it like that.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to start asking everybody to repeat themselves.
Yeah, you should. I highly recommend it.
And if I'm on the plane, these are on my bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna put these on my fucking keys or on my wallet.
He loves them. They love them.
Yeah,
Great.
this is
gonna
a
come in
great.
handy.
It's nice to like. Thank you so much for your work for getting this sponsor. I really appreciate it. We really appreciate it.
I'm a bad bitch.
You are a bad bitch,
man.
She's a bad bitch.
But not only
do it.
But you not only
Why?
did.
Oh, I was I do it out of love.
No, I know why. I know. It's
And the
just who
need
you
to get
are.
things done.
It's like your skin. You just have it. It's
I just have
your
it.
skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like your
Yeah.
hands.
It's, it's like your hands. You just have them. You were lucky enough to have them.
Lucky enough to just have them.
Well,
I love them, and I wanted them to do.
But not only did you get us a cool sponsor, you got a sponsor that both of us like. We're gonna use this.
Yeah.
Like this is something that like will make my life better.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just like edible arrangements.
It's not just like I'm here like try BetterHelp.
Brought to you by.
Doug, if they
Better
actually give us free
Viagra.
therapy, I would fuck with BetterHelp.
Yeah. Hey AJ, do you eat enough vegetables?
If I could get therapy that wasn't through the VA hospital,
Yeah.
We should try and get.
Don't
We
go
should.
there anymore. It didn't have Tim went for like months and it didn't fucking do
No, it
shit.
sucked. No, my least favorite thing about the VA therapy, and this happens to me every time, it's like I sit down, I'm talking to this person, and about the time there's like some trust developed and they kind of crack me open and they start just pulling out. Like yesterday I had like a psyche eval and they were like, how about the funeral honor guard when you had to bury your friend who killed themselves? And what about your childhood? And what about the wall that fell on top of you? And what about, and they just kept pulling this shit out. And then as they have everything out and the room's a mess, they're like, okay, that concludes our appointment. And I'm like, everything's everywhere. You just pulled everything out of me.
Yeah, we should have
and
been
you
a
didn't
little
tell
slower.
You didn't tell me how to put it back inside, and
Yeah.
now I gotta go be a person?
Yeah.
I can't. My room's a mess.
Yeah. You're like one at a time.
Yeah.
One at a time. I'll be back next week. Let's work on that. I'm here. I'm patient.
It's
Let's
not
be
even,
patient.
with the
There's a lot.
VA, it's not even next
That's
week.
fucked up. That's actually.
well, it's because it's the
Fucked
VA
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's the federal government.
Yeah.
It's a lot like a lot of other federal like departments and agencies and things like that. It's they're not getting the best people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like
Even
they're
if
either
they
getting
get the best people, they're overworked.
Yeah.
yes.
Overworked, underpaid.
Yeah, because like the majority of when you're talking about VA hospitals, like especially like mental health care staff, you're either getting like recent graduates or you're getting
People
Like-
have been there for like 30, 40 years that are exhausted.
well, and you're getting people who've been there 30, 40 years because they like failed out of everywhere else.
So, like the
you know what I mean?
Therapist,
Yes.
degenerate therapist.
Yeah, you're
Ooh.
getting
Well,
the,
the shunned
you're
upon
getting the
therapists
mental
that are
health
like-
version of the Wall Street guy who struck out and is now like a financial advisor at like a P&G bank
Sure.
in Ottawa.
Yeah.
You know,
You're getting the lawyer. His name's Marty Shikamalon.
Yeah.
He, like,
you're getting
works
the
in-
right.
works
You're
in,
getting
like,
the public
one
defender.
person- yeah.
You're getting the public defender versus the high-priced defense attorney.
Yeah.
He's got stains on his collar, you know. He's always got coffee breath and like
Yeah.
he's just trying to get a good case. He's got one
Yeah.
person who works for him.
Treat you like an episode of Pawn Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
are lawyers like that.
Yeah, there are lawyers like
Good
fucking
people.
Saul.
They're called public defenders.
Yeah. Even that, it's not even just in the mental health department.
No, it's
either.
It's in a
Everywhere,
lot. It's in
everywhere.
everywhere. It's
Well,
like in podiatry. The podiatrist that instead of like going through the planning of like correcting my ingrown toenails was
fucked
just like,
up.
I'm gonna
With-
rip your
that
toenails
is-
off and kill your nail beds forever.
Yeah.
So wildly fucked up.
Yeah,
Right.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because like give it a chance. It's a toe.
Yeah.
It's a toenail. Give it a chance.
It's
It'll grow
trying its
back.
best.
Like my hair, I think, should grow back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why did you let them do that?
It was one of those things that literally happened so fast I didn't have a choice.
They were
They're
just
good
like,
at that.
Yeah.
They were like, so what we're gonna do is
yeah, it's
remove
literally
this
one of
stuff."
those things. It's one of those things.
They say
It
it
was
as
literally,
it's happening.
this is kind of
They're like,
how
"Oh, look
this
at
is kind of how it
those."
happened. He's doing something on my foot, and then he's like, "I'll be right back." And then he goes, and then he comes back and sits down. And he's like, "Do you get these a lot?" And I go, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yeah, I figured you would." And then as he's doing that, a lady is rolling in a cart with like shit on it, and he got up to tell her to go get that cart of shit. And he's like, "Yeah, so this is gonna be an issue you're gonna have forever. So blah 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 blah. So we're just gonna kill them."
That's crazy.
Gone.
Gone.
Painful?
Yes.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. Because he started putting the shit on, like, he hadn't fully removed the, like, he was cutting, like, the edges, like he was going to fix the ingrown toenail and getting those pieces out. And then while he was, like, doing all that, because it was already numbed up, he literally had separated my toenail. And so he literally just flipped it back and started, like, putting this, like, stuff on it. Which is like basically an acid.
Toenail stuff?
No. An acid. An acid.
His toe was tripping, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So it took.
I'm a toe.
Yeah, it took like.
I love that this is your impersonation of a toe.
We should have a
like
proper
6 weeks to fully like scar
that's a
over.
long
and
time.
yeah, well, and the worst part is he didn't fully get it. Like down in the corners where I get ingrown toenails, I still get pieces of toenail that grow up out of those
because
corners.
there's a tiny little part that's like, I'm not ready yet.
Yeah.
It's supposed to grow.
Yeah,
Like, wants
like
to, but
grass
the rest
growing
of
out of the
dead.
cracks of a
Yeah,
sidewalk.
one
Just
little-
like, you can't kill me! 100%.
One little guy. One little fucking weed.
Life finds a way, motherfucker!
Like a turtle coming out of the shell with his tongue just...
So cute.
Aww.
Yeah. That happened to me when I, not the toenail thing.
Like
I have all toenails. I have all 10 toenails.
Congratulations.
Except my pinky one, it kind of just doesn't grow.
Yeah, no, I have all of them. Yeah.
I know you do.
Well, actually, I have an acrylic one right now.
Yeah,
Remember I had a fake one?
Oh, I just got the groundhog toenail. That's just like 6 more weeks of open-toed shoes.
Winter's coming.
I thought of it and it was really good, and I was like, I gotta get it out. I gotta get it out.
No, but the thing with like the VA and like not having like the best providers, they have a lot of interns too, people that are still in college that are like
the
undersea.
interns.
Yeah,
So
like they're being like, there's like a head guy. Like this happened with me on the day I had knee surgery. There was a
your VA gave you knee surgery?
Yeah.
Is it fucked up?
Oh yeah.
It's fucked up.
It's but it's not.
Gave me back surgery.
It's not the
back surgery too?
No.
I had like.
You've seen this scar in my back dimple?
Well, I just assumed you had melanoma like me. I didn't know that's what that was.
No.
Oh, I
No, I had a back surgery and like a giant knot
like me.
of yeah.
Well, it looks just like my melanoma thing.
Damn, that's no joke. Back surgery is no fucking joke. Neither is knee, because
No,
I had
yeah,
mine
I had
repaired.
I had a giant piece
6 years ago.
Wow.
My ACL and meniscus. And if that shit's not like fixed well,
Mine
up
was
in the right way.
Yeah.
Mine was even more rare than an ACL or meniscus. I had a lateral retinacular lengthening done.
Of course you had it right.
But I had it done by one of the top surgeons in this country for that surgery.
Can you repeat yourself?
Lateral retinacular lengthening.
Ringling.
Lengthening.
Rattle it. Rattle it. Mix it down.
Ding-a-ling.
Lateral retinacular.
Riddling mechanical dingling.
I've heard of
Tardation.
it.
You would be the worst person to play a game of telephone with.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then I would like fix it because I'm
She
good at.
understands my.
Yeah.
You
My
have to be
language.
right
Yeah.
after her.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's when I'm like, I'm so
That's how
really
I
happy
was-
to be here with everyone. I love you
That's
so
how
much.
it was
but
with mine.
You're really happy to be here. I love you so much.
I want to
Okay.
get the story out. I want to finish this whole
sorry.
story.
So
No,
sorry.
the anesthesiologist was the head guy, and he had an intern under him. And the intern put my IV in wrong.
Cool.
And they're literally carting me off to surgery. And the head anesthesiologist comes over and he's like, hey, that's in there wrong. So I'm being carted into like the room, like the op room where I'm fucking got granny panty underwear on. I'm fully naked besides that. And the last thing that I'm
Your
hearing,
tits out?
yeah, well they have a blanket over me, but
Yeah.
they're like, this is in wrong. So I'm in the operating room looking at all these lights and I'm like, it's in wrong. Am I gonna feel something? Am I gonna feel, is it gonna be okay? And I'm like almost crying and they're like, yeah, you're gonna be fine. And then as they're like fixing it, they like put the shit in to make me go night night. And that's like the last thought I had was, am I gonna be okay? And then it was lights out. So whenever I woke up
That's terrifying.
Whenever I woke up from surgery, I was bawling.
Oh.
I was like, I'm so happy to be alive.
You remembered.
Yeah.
You remembered your last thought.
Yeah.
Is this it? Oh.
And that's the veteran healthcare system.
Jesus Christ, don't
Yeah,
ever go there, guys, ever again.
It's literally
I'll
you're
pay
getting
for
knocked
it.
out.
I'll marry both of you so that you guys can have my health care.
No, it
Good thing we were not vets. Imagine us though.
My home! Later at 8 p.m. tonight. You guys stop by my room.
Not the sideways gun.
Sideways.
You're dead.
Sideways.
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Do I look cute in this uniform?
Yeah. I kind of like deconstructed a little bit.
Yeah. No, I like did a little
I cropped it.
I did a little tie dye.
We're like angels of death. Emphasis on the angels.
Charlie's Angels.
Oh,
we're
Victoria's
all
Secret
sorry.
angels. Wait, lingerie under this.
Do you guys like the bra I'm wearing?
Yes, Sergeant
Cute.
Daddy. Sergeant Daddy.
I just had the same uniform as I did in Halloween of 2013. Little army, slutty little army bitch. Yeah.
I like Halloween so much, I became a nurse, so I can dress up every day.
Yeah. Do you guys love Halloween? Do you fucking love it? You don't care. Don't give a shit. Don't really. No. Doesn't.
La 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 la.
I'm like, this is like Olive. This Olive thing.
I like that
Olive doesn't like
I like
Olive.
that it's 30.
Is that what it is?
I like that it's 30 straight days of scary movies on television everywhere.
I like that.
That's
That's it. Never like
And
trick or treating,
Yeah.
dressing up.
as a kid.
Now? No.
I haven't
do it.
dressed up in
But he
years.
is doing a Halloween show at Zany's, and he will be dressing up.
Yeah, I haven't worn a Halloween costume in like 10 years, but I am this year.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah, but I did tell you
Yeah.
that I wanted to have a Halloween wedding, and you were very cool with that.
Yeah, that's just a spooky wedding. That's
you like
not
dress
like that's not like a bunch of people other than
It's
like the
like-
people that are at the wedding. Do you know what I mean? It's not a Halloween party full of strangers
No,
or
it's-
trick or treating with a giant group of. What is happening?
The Muppets on the loose.
So sorry. I forgot we were on a podcast.
She forgot we were on a podcast and she turned to me and asked a question and I was like, we kept pointing back to this conversation. She was like, oh yeah, we're on a podcast. And I was like,
Yeah, one conversation at a time. You fucking muppet.
to answer your question, I did dress up last year. I was on a Halloween show at the Comedy Corner Underground and I dressed up and had a whole set that was my character and it was so much fun.
Nice.
This year I think I'm gonna go as Ray Gun, the Olympic break
What?
dancer.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Sick.
because I
Sick.
look like her.
That's
and
her
I,
name?
I can't dance.
That's not her real name.
That's her street
No,
name.
its real name is Ray Gun.
Ray Gun. Her Ray could be
Well,
a name. Ray
her
Gun.
name-
There
Ray
could
Gunner.
be a redneck. There could be a
Ray
redneck
Gun.
somewhere. My name's Ray Gun.
Yeah, my uncle Ray Gun.
Yeah, that could be her.
I'm from the Appalachian Mountains.
I'm the 8th cousin to James Gunn, that
Yeah.
big Hollywood movie director.
Yep. Sure is.
Ray Gun.
Other
Ray Gun.
cousin
Wow.
wears that little green suit, and he's the raccoon.
That's fucking funny, dude. Wow, I didn't know that's what her name was.
Ray Gun.
I support
I
that.
think it's Reagan.
It's Ray Gun. It's Ray Gun. Like one word, like Ray Gun.
Yeah,
Reagan.
You mean Reagan?
No,
No,
like
Ray
Ray
Gun.
Gun, like pew pew, aliens,
Like
Ray Gun.
Okay.
Reagan.
Spell it?
RAYGUN.
Okay. I thought it was a Jenny Ginny situation.
Oh, or
Oh,
like
or
there's
a
another
Reagan?
I just said Reagan.
Oh, got you.
Yeah,
like
that's why I
Ronald
was like-
Reagan or
Yes.
like
Oh,
Scott.
we were
Got
Don
you.
It's definitely
and Dawn.
Reagan.
Yeah, Dawn and Dawn.
one. Yeah, that one got
Dawn
me.
and Dawn. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Dawn
That's
and
what
Dawn?
fucking
Yeah.
Hunter and I would argue all the time. I'm like, you're saying Ginny?
She
And
says
it's
Dawn
Jenny.
for Dawn.
I say Dawn, D-O-N.
Yeah.
She says Dawn
Dawn.
because she's from New York.
She's like, Dawn, like
Dawn.
the blonde who works at. She's like, I'm like, Dawn.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dawn Dish though.
Like Dawn.
Or Dawn.
Like Dawn, like D-O-N and Dawn.
DAWN. Dawn.
Yes, Dawn.
Yeah.
Dawn.
And
She
I say
says Dawn.
Dawn.
I say Dawn.
Yeah, Dawn.
Yeah,
Dawn.
Dawn.
Yeah,
That's
Dawn.
where it gets confusing, guys.
Yeah.
I can't say ambulance.
Oh, ambulance.
I say Whoa, Black Betty.
Amazing. Ambulance.
So fucking
Yeah, don't
good,
ever
dude.
ask me to call 911 for you.
Oh no, someone called the ambulance.
Someone called ambulance. What? Ambulance. Alabama? No.
Ambulance.
Will that blind not die? Starts sounding like the fucking Cajun coach
Oh my
from
God.
fucking The Water Boy, dude.
My mama did.
Call the ambulance.
Will that blind not die?
Did he do this?
He's the one that when they're all like watching the football fly through the air in slow motion, he's holding his nipple rings on the outside of his suspenders.
Such a specific part, but I know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
it's always like this, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Like this. You know, like, but don't go to
He's like, yeah, exactly. The mud dogs are gonna drive down the field. They're gonna score a motherfucking touchdown. But that's my favorite.
Somebody call the ambulance. I'm gonna piss myself.
Just so you know, the way you can interpret her
Oh, it's crazy.
shit is what I used to do with my brother when we were kids, because my brother was born deaf and had tubes in his ears. So he would just speak in gibberish, and I could just understand whatever that was.
Yeah, that's what I
They'd
do
be
with
like,
her all the time.
and I said he's really hungry and he wants a peanut butter sandwich.
I love that he wants a peanut butter sandwich.
Give the boy a peanut butter sandwich.
Make sure you give him some milk though. That shit's dry.
What? No jelly, just the peanut butter.
Just the peanut. So just a
And
PB.
chocolate milk. Yeah.
Just a
PB.
PB.
PB no jam.
Yeah. Just
PBR?
PBR.
Just a PB. There's
Oh
no
my
PB
God.
and a
I
PBR.
was gonna go to the gym after this, but can I go to the gym high?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
You
said
never
something
done that
weird.
before?
Never.
Oh, it's so much fun.
I said something weird to a guy in the sauna this week. This week was a lot of stuff.
Okay, maybe don't go to your gym, huh?
Okay.
There's like massages and sauna.
Sauna
There's a lot of
stuff.
like corners where you can interact with
They'd be
people one-on-one. Don't go.
Yeah, but a majority of them are my friends. This is at a certain time. I don't really know anyone now, unless it's front desk
Well, I
Mark.
think
I love front desk Mark. He's got a lazy eye. He's so sweet. One is all the way up there, and
okay,
then
so
one's
she loves
directly
a
at
lazy
me.
eye, but don't come at her with a nub.
No,
Don't.
yes. I'd fuck Mark.
She'd fuck Mark, she fucks with Biggie Smalls, but don't bring those nubs anywhere near her.
Oh
dude.
my God.
Shoot. Go on. Go on now.
Go! Get over there, here now, go! Go!
Get off my lawn.
Who are you getting to?
No.
Oh.
We all got it.
This is how our podcast goes every time, though, guys.
Yes.
This
Oh,
is how
same.
our
Speaking
podcast
of-
is every time.
This is Mari and Tarryn, and they have their own podcast now called The Touchup.
But not as high, because
Oh, yeah, no, we don't-
not yet.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit more PG-13.
It's a little more PG.
It's
Yeah.
a lot more PG-13.
Yes, that's why it's hard for sometimes moments get.
Kind of. We sang a whole song about diarrhea
We did.
with Fancy.
We did. I can't wait.
Did
for
you
that
have to
fucking
cut
episode.
it, or are you keeping it in?
I don't know.
We'll probably keep it.
We have a whole thing for bloopers.
Part 2. I think we have a part 2 with Fancy because it was so fucking funny.
Because it was so fucking funny. We were gonna keep something else for the bloopers. What was it? Oh, when you
when I slapped my
slapped-
pussy.
We should actually just keep all of our bloopers for their podcast, and just they can post it.
It was so fucking
You
funny. I was
did
trying
what?
to. I was being Becky Baseball. I was like Becky Baseball, and I just like, and I usually hit
Becky
but, you know,
Baseball.
the inner part of the thigh, and I just smacked my fucking pussy.
It was so funny.
And then what happened?
And then Tarryn was like, did you smack your pussy? And Tarryn was like,
hold
what
on.
just happened?
This sounds like a porn.
Yeah.
So I was just sitting there, and then I smacked my pussy, and then this other girl came in and said, "Hey, what are you doing in here?"
Did you just smack your pussy?
You be swat.
You be swatting it
Oh, the fridge, but
But wait, Becky, baseball, were you trying to like give like a hand signal to the pitcher or something? Were you trying to tell him like a fastball?
No, it's
or...
like a super, like it's her character.
I thought back a baseball.
No, but... Okay, but why does Becky Baseball slap the inside of her thigh?
That's just
You
what
gotta
she does.
stand up
What
and
she
put
does.
the
Yeah,
leg
it's
up.
the
You
whole
gotta do
thing.
the whole
Yeah,
like
it's
back
put me
into
in coach,
baseball.
right? I'm a coach.
Yeah,
It's not
Becky
about winning or
baseball.
losing, but in this case, it fucking is about winning, all right? Let's get the fuck in there. Suck it up, buttercup.
Yeah, and just get in there.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
You're
get the
kind of
fuck in there.
you're
Okay.
like.
Oh, you want me to out? I
You're
get
like
it.
this.
You're kind of drunk. You're
Yeah,
kind of...
just like this.
Yeah.
Everything's like, yeah.
Hey,
Becky Baseball.
gonna
No.
run some bases.
Hey, about to steal the. Come on, let's go. You know?
That's
Like
why I said you're like a
baseball
signal.
coach.
Like a,
Yeah.
Becky
like
Baseball.
hey, steal
Yeah,
home.
Yeah.
I want to
Well, now it is.
I want to say to everyone that I am sober, and me standing up like that is just a testament to the VA healthcare system and my botched knee surgery.
I was like, where are you going?
I was like, oh,
We don't know.
we don't know.
We don't know. Just going through
I
it now.
was like, why is she coming at me like that? Coming at me all wrong, see?
My knee has a mind of its own.
I kind of miss it. To me, it looked normal. So, but I didn't really live. But, you know, what does it say about me?
Yeah. Well, you're high.
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I just smoke weed.
I'm a real backpack boy now.
I'm a real backpack boy now.
You get so high you think you're wearing a backpack.
I'm
like, I got all my stuff in my
why do you
backpack.
keep
Where's my
tugging?
backpack?
Yeah, it's like, are you tugging on suspenders? No,
Yeah.
my backpack straps. Where's my backpack?
When you walk through, people, you're like, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you.
Okay, oddly enough though, okay, I know we're making
Nothing's
jokes right
there.
now. I realize we're making jokes right now, but I kind of am a backpack boy.
You are a backpack
Because of
boy.
the ADHD and the autism, I need so many things
Yeah,
when I
no,
go
you
everywhere.
are-
It's like, I need
he-
it's like a purse. I need my backpack or
Yeah.
my fanny pack.
Yeah.
I need
Yes.
my pack.
Yep.
I've never met someone that owns more bags.
On your
Dude.
bag, do you have like things for other
Which
things,
bag?
like attached
Are you
to it, like
fuck-
hanging
Motherfucker.
things? Are you like
Hold on.
book bag?
Hold on, motherfucker.
So I got him.
I gotta show you. I just came back with more bags.
So
Oh,
excited.
yeah, of course. Of course. Everywhere he goes, he
It's
buys
so
a
out of
bag.
control. So I got him a Toomey for his birthday. I created a monster.
Oh, look at that.
And then he found Toomey accessories.
More
Sunglasses?
Oh my god.
It's a bag
So
for your
many
bag.
pouches inside
Yeah.
other things. but
Bags
it's
on bags on
beautiful.
Yeah,
bags.
it's beautiful.
You are prepared
Bag
My
City.
meds?
Bag
anything
City, ho.
and everything.
Bag City.
And I'm gonna
Bag
attach-
City,
I'm gonna
ho.
attach-
Bag City.
I'm gonna attach my
Bag
new
Bag
fucking.
City, ho.
I'm gonna attach my new fucking eargasm.
Yeah,
things
you
to
are.
This motherfucker.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have a place for water? Where's your water go?
That's the only thing I
Oh,
do.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, no.
I almost
I was thinking, like,
I
something
almost
ruined
bought a new
there.
Toomey
Everything's
backpack
Mm-hmm.
because they have like I
What, are you
said
gonna carry
almost,
your
but
water?
I'm not replacing it. Don't worry, it's the one you got me.
God damn it! I'll cut my bangs.
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
I'll cut my bangs. God damn it! I'll do it. That's how he has to talk to me. Sometimes. I'm sorry. Did I freak out?
Yeah.
Sorry, you guys had to see that.
Sorry, you guys didn't see that. I'm scared.
No,
Scared
she
of
always
Mom and
tells me.
Dad.
Wait,
I don't like
remember
when
when?
Mom and Dad fight. No.
Remember when we went and got sushi and I ate something and it was really spicy?
Oh my god.
And I thought I was freaking out. I thought I was literally having a full-on meltdown. And she was like, you were just so calm. I was like, no, I'm so sorry you had to see that.
Yeah.
I just thought my face was melting off.
She was like, but it was like then tearing, and she was like, and she was like, I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm freaking out. I was like,
I don't mean to embarrass you. But like,
On your birthday.
on your birthday, I was like, wow, I'm really ruining
Oh,
this dinner.
God.
It was like, I can't believe I come to you on the day of your daughter's wedding.
I just freaked
And then
out.
I had like a little too much wasabi, and I was like, fuck.
Like you were freaking out like
I'm
you're freaking out like Maya Rudolph when she does Hot Ones on that show.
Yes.
Then she's like, "Fuck you and all of
Yeah, would you go to fucking school?
this."
I could kill
she's like,
every motherfucker in here.
Yeah, I could buy and sell every one of you motherfuckers.
God. But I was like that, and that was like a real reaction to something hot. Like I can't imagine because her eyes were teary,
And she was just like,
Very demure.
Demure.
Very
Very
mindful.
Demuire.
Did I say it wrong? Demure?
No, it's Demuire.
"It's Demi Moore."
It's Demi Moore.
Okay, don't go see The Substance with Demi Moore. I watched that by myself, went to the theater. Terrible time.
Okay.
Terrible time. Don't watch
Is this a
it.
new movie?
Yeah, I've never even heard of
it's
it.
new.
I haven't heard
It's
of it.
new. It's very. I mean, the cinematography is
Is
awesome.
it like a horror
Sure.
movie?
Sci-fi horror.
But terrible.
God,
Terrible.
it is.
Okay.
It's not.
Damn.
It's not that it's terrible. It is just
Really terrible.
abrasive.
Okay.
It is very. It's a weird movie to go and watch by yourself. There's a lot of naked women. And yeah, I was there by myself, and there was a couple behind me, and I was like, the whole time I was
Buying
like,
tickets.
these guys are just watching me, going, that lady's here just to see these tits.
She just goes to movies
We're
by
all just-
herself to look. That's where she needs to
It-
go
the-
look at
going
tits.
to see
The plot line to it's very good though. The story itself is like, oh, I see. This is like how Hollywood treats women when they age. They toss them to the side.
Yeah, but
Sure
fucking
do.
Demi Moore, meow.
Yeah,
How
Yeah.
she's
so
damn.
hot.
not in this movie.
No?
Oh, your kid's ugly.
I bet.
Dude, you just had a 1,000-yard stare like you have PTSD from this movie, dude. You look like a war veteran leaving the movie after fucking Fury,
That's
after
how I
that Brad Pitt tank movie, dude.
Just like,
That's how I felt.
Or
probably
like,
still
do you remember when we all went and saw Civil War?
Dude, it was just like that, but I was by myself.
Damn.
Yeah, I walked to the car and I was like,
Some movies do that.
We
Yeah.
went and saw that A24 movie, Civil War,
Never
when we
heard
were
of
like
it.
on the road. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I know.
good. It's like a newer movie with like Kristen Dunst, where
Okay.
she's like
Wow.
she's like a war journalist.
Yeah.
where's she been?
Yeah, but she's like documenting she's trying to get to the president's surrender during like the Second American Civil War.
yeah, it's like a collapsing of society movie.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heavy. That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It is
It's a lot,
very
but
heavy.
also it's the kind of movie where when you walk out of the theater, we were all like, so that's coming.
Yeah.
Oh God, the movie's like, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like,
that's
we're-
so fucked up.
We need a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally one of those.
Yeah, that one fucked with me a
Like,
little.
do you remember when zombie movies first became a thing,
Mhm.
and then literally there were like zombie preppers who were like, "No, this is our plan if there's a zombie apocalypse."
Yeah.
It was literally like that, but
Yeah.
like for realsies society.
Remember when zombies were a real thing for a second? When people are on like the
Bath salts.
That's-
Yes.
Yeah, I'm from Florida. You think I fucking forgot? No.
That
No.
was wild.
Yeah, that happened on my home field.
Fuck. Have you ever seen a real one in real life?
Yes.
You have.
What?
Yeah, like people who are so fucking drugged out of their mind that they're just like shuffling around and fucking
Oh yeah.
No.
like people who like
think there
so
was a guy
fucked
who, like,
up
ate
they'll
someone,
like
though.
bang
Yeah.
their heads against walls and
Yeah.
shit. And,
Yeah.
Like fuck their own faces up. Yeah, that's real shit.
That's crazy.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that movie felt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
You'll see people like that even with like meth sometimes, like when meth like a bad batch or something who will
Oh,
like
yeah.
claw their own faces
Yeah.
and shit.
Or like
Tales
fentanyl
from the
too.
streets.
Fentanyl, they're all
That's
just
what
like,
I mean by bad batch and shit and fentanyl.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
They're all hunched
Fucking
over,
fentanyl
and
zombies.
it's very sad.
So sad.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Yeah.
It's like that's somebody's child.
Yeah. So sad.
You
Yeah.
know?
On that note, I have to leave. On that note, follow us on
great way to
at
end.
the Touchup Pod.
Follow them.
Hey,
Follow
us, love us.
Listen,
Leave
to our,
us
listen to our
comments.
podcast, our beauty
Tune in.
podcast.
Nice, our beauty podcast.
That's
sometimes
subjective.
There's a
beauty.
belch in the back.
Yeah.
Listen to the
This
judges.
was so much fun, though.
This was so much
Yeah,
fun.
this is
Thanks for
I
coming
would like to
on.
do this once a week.
Yeah, you
Just to
guys,
get your
whenever
story
you
out.
guys need Mari, just call Mari.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
You don't have a guest? I'll pop in.
We would love that.
Do a little
You
pip,
were-
little pop.
Little pip, little pop.
You were fantastic.
Give me some of that good
Yeah,
weed.
this was very fun.
I'll have more stories next time too. I'll never.
Yeah, so I think that's the podcast. I think we just get Mari high and see what happens.
Yeah, 100%.
We'll make it a Tardation.
Wow, what a great name, guys, for your podcast. What a Tardation.
So that was like 28 seconds of 68 different laughs that all this happened. And everybody rotated through like the 7 stages of grief, but
Yeah.
for humor.
100%.
You go here, you go silent. I was like up here at one point.
I snorted really loud.
Hold on, did you guys see did you ever watch the video of her slapping her pussy?
Yes.
No, I mean, why would I think they just found out about it?
No, I sent it to him. I was like,
I think
this
you
is-
guys can find it at
You'll-
Touchup Pod.
No,
Or
we're not
just
going to
my
drop
Bumble.
Yeah.
the Touchup Pod on OnlyFans.
That's something.
What in Tardation?